Hello, this is Byron, and I want to talk about retirement. I'm sitting here, and I'm just thinking about the first thing you want to do is stay attached to God. I read a page every day for the last like 5 years. I'm bragging about it, and I read, and I don't go to church as much as I should, but I do read, and I stay connected with Him. That's the first thing you do. Now, when it comes to retirement, like I said before in my other videos, you probably want to prepare before you retire, have hobbies. I do. Of course, I'm a YouTuber. I play darts. I am a caretaker for my father. And I do stock every day. And I go out and take walks in the park. That's very invigorating when you go out and take walks out there. It's so many things you can do. You can go camping. It's a lot of inexpensive things to do, but you have to have, as a human being, you have to have something to do always. But you don't want to just keep on spending a lot of money like traveling and things like that, and it gets expensive. You just want to people, it don't hit you until you don't have something to do. Now, time go by so quick. It's amazing how time goes, and you just start in the fourth phase of your life. The first phase is when you're young, of course, and then the second phase is when you become a teenager, like I said, and then the third phase is when you work until you like supposedly retirement age, and then you retire. That's the last stage of your life. That's the final stage, and life is tough, but you gotta beat life. Don't let life beat you. Do not stay in the house. Do not stay in the house, because before you know it, you're in the house for 1 day, 2 days, 3 days. Get out and mix and mingle with people. Go to the movies. It's so many things you can do with technology. Like I said, you can Google things and find things to do. Fortunately, I found some things to do, and I'm very proud of, especially being a caretaker for my father. He's 90 years old. He can't see. He can't walk. He can't do anything without me. Right now, I'm sitting at Burger King right now. You can see it. I'm sitting at Burger King, and I'm taking a break from, some of this, it's hard being a caretaker. I ain't gonna say it's stressful, but it's hard. But sometimes you gotta take a break, because you have your own life to live too. And that's pretty much what I'm doing. Just taking a little pressure off me. I'm gonna get back to him in 1 second. And I do Uber Eats too. Because, helping people out, bringing people food. It's just little things like that. And there's so much more I can do, but that's enough for me. My hands are full. To tell you a quick story on me, back in 2020, I caught COVID, and I got really sick. I started to lose a lot of energy. Now, I wasn't as close to God as I am now, and that kind of turned the corner for me, to be honest with you. I like being honest. I started just reading the Bible, and I started drinking Gatorade and eating fruit and eating right and stuff like that, because the reason I'm telling you this is because when you get a certain age, your body don't heal as quick as it do when you're young. Like I said, I caught COVID, and I was getting so weak, I actually thought I was going to die. And like I said, I went outside, took some walks, drank some Gatorade, kept reading the Bible, and my energy started to come back. So I'm really religious, and my faith is very strong, and I'm very proud of that. I live righteous. I like helping people, like I'm doing now, trying to talk to people about retirement, and it's so much you can do, but you can't give up. Just don't give up, please. Become a YouTuber. Tell people about your life. Write books, write stories, so people know when you leave this earth, things about you, the good things about you, everything about you. And that's why I do YouTube, because I'm trying to leave my story about me, the type of person that I am, so the world would know. I'm going to do a story about my father too, because he came from plantation to plantation when he was young. And I'm going to talk about that too, but I just want to get some points out the way about retirement. Okay, hold on one second here. Yes, I'm back. I had to go to the bathroom. First thing, take one step at a time. Look and see how long are you in the house. Now, there's things to do in the house, like make sure, if you want to redecorate your house or paint your walls, really get your house the way you want to, the way you want to live the rest of your life. Get it clean, detailed cleaning and stuff like that. Go out in the backyard and do gardening and stuff like that. Just basically I'm saying find something to do. It's different strokes for different folks. Everybody don't need the same hobby. It's so many different things. You can pull up YouTube or anything, and these days can ask when you're retired, what is out there? I need something to do, and it would answer you. It would give you a boatload of suggestions, and go downtown and walk on the lakefront, anything, but you got to get out the house. That's the key. I'm trying to emphasize that. I made a couple of other videos, and I got kind of emotional, but I'm not going to do that probably anymore, because it's just part of life. Everything is part of life. Life is a challenge, and you have to beat it. You can't give up, and time goes by so quick. I want you to remember that. So try to enjoy life. Try not to spend too much money unless you're rich, and use your brain. Think of things to do. It's amazing how when you get real sick, things you think about. Because when I had COVID, all I thought about was life is too short and the God Almighty. God got me here. What would God want me to do? How do I live righteous? How do I help people? How do I make a difference to this world? It's amazing, especially when you get sick, you think of things like that. You know what I'm talking about. But a lot of people won't understand what I'm saying because they never probably got as sick as I did. But I just want to give, like right now, I'm trying to help people, give people advice. Because a couple of my friends called me and said, Byron, my parents and myself, I'm getting into retirement age, is going through the same thing you're talking about. My parents just sitting at home for weeks and weeks and weeks and not doing anything. And you kind of woke me up and told me, don't let them do it. The kids can help out the parents. Try to help out your parents. My parent, unfortunately, he can't get outside. Like I said, he can't walk. He cannot do anything. So I got to keep him inside right now to protect him. Like safety first, always. Safety first, always. I'm going to emphasize that. But if your parents can, and you can get them outside, talk to them. Tell them, give them some suggestions about things to do and, to try to help them out. Okay? I just want to bring up a couple of more points because this is really a touchy subject, and this hits home for a lot of people. So, okay, I talked to a couple of my friends, but they got more money than I do. And what they do is they went camping. They brought some camping equipment, and they really enjoyed it too. They just went out there with nature and built them a tent. They had a blow up a bed and all that in there, and they had a little cooking thing where they put the tent up, and the big tube came out at the top of the tent, and they cooked them a meal while they was camping. So they just made this up at home, and they stayed there for a couple of days outside, and when they came back, they were so happy. Little things like that. Go camping. It's just so much. Just go and sit in the park, but get out the house, please, because Once you start to get lazy, and that laziness start to hit you, it's hard to get away from it. So you want to make sure that you don't get lazy, because retirement, think about it. We used to get up from 9 to 5 and go to work, and we have to fill that void. You have to fill that void because you don't have anything mandatory. The key word is mandatory to do, unless you're going to get around your family and try to help them, be a taxi cab to them, take them to school and work and stuff like that, and babysit, things like that. Babysit, that's something you can do. Babysit your grandkids or your kids or whatever. I mean, your grandkids or your great-grandkids, whatever. Or just, this is one thing I want to do, and I haven't did this yet. I want to meet my family. A lot of my brothers and sisters have kids and things like that. I never met them. So I need to find a way to meet them. With Facebook and social media, you can do those things. But the point I'm trying to make is there's a void in your life that you have to fill when you don't have to go to work. And you know what I'm talking about. That void has to be filled. You don't have to get up and go to work anymore. And think about it. You see your co-workers just as much as you see your family, because you get up in the morning and you go to work, and you see your co-workers, and you be around your co-workers, and then after work, sometimes you hang out with your co-workers, or you go home and be with your family and go to sleep. But half the day you with your co-workers, and sometimes all the day you with your co-workers. And you don't have your workers no more, your co-workers no more, or your job no more. Now you gotta find new friends, or you gotta find new hobbies, or something to do during the day. So those are some suggestions, and I want to thank you for lending me your ear. But in conclusion, I just want to help people and give people an understanding that you have to have something to do, and please do have something to do. And but keep God first. Keep God first. Live righteous. And with social media, pull up some things. There's a lot of events going on you don't know about. Pull up some things. Ask YouTube. Ask Facebook. Anything. What's out there that I can do that's close by, that's inexpensive. As simple as that. God bless you, and please subscribe, like, and share this video. Thank you.